Well, I give to the annual fund each year because St. James is a fantastic place, and I want to give back to what it's given to me. Giving to St. James is important because it's a big part of my life, and I went to school here, and it's one way to pay back for all the nice things that were given to me, especially when I was a student here at St. James. I give to St. James because I think it's, part of my duty to give to the school. And I think that's a good reason for that. And I don't really mean to accomplish anything. I just, it's just a good thing. It's the good and the right thing to do to give back to something that's been so good to me. People like Dave Barr and Father Owens and Charlie Roberts when I was a student here at school. Of course, that was a pretty long time ago. And now the people that we have here, Father Dunnan and all the teachers are great people here. We get along really well, and the kids get a good education. Well, the value of giving to the annual fund is that you're giving back to something that's been really good to you, and I really believe that that's important. And what you get out of it, you have to give back. And one of the mottos of the school is every good and perfect gift comes from above, and I think that's been taught to us as we've gone through St. James, and I think that's been taught to students as they've gone through St. James, and I think God wants us to give. If you've been a student here and graduated from here, you've gotten a lot of good things from the school. And I think because of that, it's a great idea for all the alumni and friends and things like that to give back to the school. And one way they can give back to it is financially. And the school each year needs your help. The annual fund, helps do a lot of things. The tuition at St. James only pays for about 75% of the budget. And the annual fund is a big part of that budget. And the school really needs it, and it needs its help to keep going and doing the good things that it does. One of the nice things about me being able to give to the annual fund is that my wife has been able to do the same thing, because the companies that she's worked for have matched our giving, and that's been really important, and so forth.
It's just a really easy thing to do. I mean, you just need to go to your human resource department, find out if they have a matching gift fund. Basically, it's just a form you fill out, and then the school fills it out, and they work together, and whatever Chick was giving, Mr. Mann was giving, they matched that amount. And during the capital campaigns with new buildings and everything, that really helps that extra coming in. Instead of just one person, it's actually like two. So that's really important for anybody who's out there. Maybe they haven't even checked into it to see if that is something that their company, employer, does offer.
The thing that I really love about St. James are the people, the teachers and the students, but mostly the students. They keep me young. Your clientele is the same age every year, 12 to 19, and they keep me young. I'm not so young anymore, but I'm young at heart and young in spirit, and they keep me at doing that. I've loved teaching math, I've loved coaching football and baseball, and I've just been able to do some of the things that I really have liked to do. But the people are what has made the job so really rewarding and nice.
Well, I can add to that by saying I know things I'll miss. The beauty of the campus and the chapel bells, which I love. And sitting down for a meal with kids. I'm going to get a little emotional here. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
But there's a lot of good things about the school. Well, fortunately, our son, we lived in Onderdonk for 10 years when our son was growing up, and it was great. He had how many kids were on the?
About 18.
18 kids. There were 18 kids in Onderdonk then, and they all treated our son like he was just one of their best friends. He'd come knocking on the door, can Sean come down to play? So it was a great, rewarding childhood for my son, living on the campus of St. James. And I know when he wrote his senior essay, when he was going to college, the one thing he wrote about was how he really enjoyed living on a private school campus. And he had a great education here at St. James as well. And just, you know, all the teachers, all the wonderful teachers we've met, all the students, like you say, you'll just miss the young people all the time. Like he said, you really miss the kids.